connecting with the earth, energy roots going down. At the same time, top of the head slightly lifted so you can elongate the spine. Relax shoulders, maybe touching in with the knees too. You don't want to lock joint at the knees, so softness at the knees. And then we'll do our salutation, left hand, right hand, and a little bow forward. And then placing hands on the belly, working with the breath, expanding, deepening the breath. And then again, arms to the side. We'll work with the joint rotations, starting with the head and the neck, the gentle head roll. Head back to center, reverse the direction. And head to the front. Next, we want to turn and look over the shoulder. So shifting weight. Back to the front, other side. And slowly, side to side. Returning to the front. We'll work with the shoulders. Shoulders towards the ears and down. Reaching forward, out to the side, reach behind you and to the front. Nice full deep breaths in and out. And one more. Rolling palms up, reverse the direction. One more. Next, working with the elbows, so circling the arms, feeling the elbow joints. Reverse the direction. Next, the wrist, circling the hands, feeling the wrist joint. And then make fist with the hands. Circle other way. Open hands, shake out. An up-down motion. And then shaking the arms. Relaxing arms, moving to the hips next. Feet just a little wider. Guiding hips in a circle. To center, reverse the direction. To center, bring feet closer in. Stand so the heel is on the floor, toe is stretched upwards. Moving whole leg in and out. Maintaining a nice posture with the body. Next, touch toe and then touch heel. Back and forth. Place foot down, shift weight, other side. And then toe and heel. And placing that foot down. We'll move to the knees next. So feet close in, hands over the knees, a small circle. Reverse the direction. to center. Stand tall. And now the ankle joints. Just be mindful of your balance. Reverse the direction. Return that foot to the floor. And then you have the other side. Reverse the direction. Return foot to the floor. And you can come back to your Wuchi stance. And we'll do turning at the waist. Back to center. And then go ahead and take the wider stance, the horse stance. Settle in, slight bend to the knee. And then for this one, I don't think we've done it here before, but it's a very easy warm-up. It has to do with the upper body a lot on the chop down, but you want to get whole body movement. So I'll show you what it will look like. You can start here, and then you chop down, kind of like that. And again, you're just trying to get the tension out of the arms. You feel the feet on the floor. You feel your knees. You feel your hips. You feel your torso turning, providing power for the chop down. Okay, and back to center. All right, now we'll do the slower movements, the circling breath. So from a horse stance, next inhale, arms out to the side. On the exhale, down the center, smoothing out the breath. And one more. Okay, next one. We'll take the hands towards the center. You're drawing up. You're pressing forward. Open to the side and down. Inhale as you draw up. Exhale forward. Inhale open and exhale down. Inhale as you draw up. Exhale, pressing forward. Inhale, open. And exhale, down. And one more. Very good. We'll draw the feet together and then working from a bow stance, the left bow stance. So I would start with my right foot turning out slightly. My left foot would do a center step, kind of sink the tailbone, and then the left foot is forward. Shift forward, knee is bent. Palm is towards the floor. The movement will be shifting to the back foot, turning torso, and shifting forward. Tracing a circle with the hands, keeping both feet rooted to the earth. And then we'll pause, we're forward again. Shift it to cloud hands movement. And then again, we'll pause here. We can just relax the arms to the side and go ahead and change the side. So change the leg that's in front. Now it will be a right bow stance. So left foot out slightly, right foot center step, sink the tailbone, reaching the right leg forward, shift forward, so there's more weight in the front leg, get comfortable. Palms are to the floor. Movement is shifting and turning and forward again. Nice and slow, so you can feel what's going on. And then let's pause so we can switch to cloud hands on this side. And again, we can pause here. Relax arms, bring the back foot in. Facing forward. Let's just try a couple of steps of the Tai Chi walk. The Tai Chi walk will start in the left bow stance. So again, right foot goes out a little bit, left foot center step, sink, And then you have the left leg in front. And now I want to go forward, but I want to come through the center. So what happens is that front foot goes out a little bit. Back foot does the center step. Relax the tailbone. Right foot's in front. You know, make sure there's more weight in the front leg. One more. Front foot out. Center step. Think. And left's in front. Just for fun, let's go backwards a couple times. I find going backwards, sometimes it's nice having the hands on the hips. It just sort of stabilizes you better. I'll shift weight to the back foot, front foot center step. Reach behind you and straighten out the front foot. And again, shift weight, front foot in, behind you, and straighten the front foot. Right, so just a couple. Keep practice with that. Again, you want to come to a Wuchi stance, feet are parallel. And the next one I want to work with is building strength through the lower body, but it's a true Qigong exercise. It will strengthen and open the whole body. So from Wuchi, I'm growing tall. You can start with the arms out to the side, and then the movement will be like you're sitting in a chair. You're going down, and then you're bringing the hands so you're looking at the palms of the hands. And then you slowly stand back up. So slow and with control. One, we'll do it again. Two. And again. And how about one more time? And let the arms float down. We'll take slightly wider stance, the horse stance. And the next one is called circling palms. And it's really going to work the core of the body. So first getting a nice stance. Extend one arm out to the front. Other arm palm is facing the floor. And then we're going to turn. Turn at the waist to one side. So I feel a torque through the torso. Change the arms. Come back all the way to the other side. So again, moving slow. You can feel what's going on. And we'll ease back to center. You can let the arms float down. And then how about just a circling breath here? Inhale. And exhale. Okay. So those are our warm-ups for today. And now we'll get into the Qigong series that we call Grandmaster Wu Qigong series. So you're going to be parallel feet. You can be Wu Qi or you can be the horse stance. Again, settle in. You want connection with the earth. Top of the head lifted. Soft belly. The movement will be hands towards the center. A circle out. Hands come up. And then back down. It's called gathering the earth energy. Usually do inhale as I draw up. And exhale down. And one more, this one. The next one has the gather. Comes up the front of the body. Press palms forward, sink the tailbone. Turn to one side. Back to the front. To the other side. And repeat. And one more, this one. And the next one. You have the gather motion. You draw upwards. Palms go forward. Fingertips towards each other. In and down. And one more this time. Next one has the gather part. Draws upwards. Pause here. Press palms out to the side. Big inhale. On the exhale, relaxing arms down. And again. One more. Next one has the gather part, just the index finger. Draw upwards, go forward, towards each other, in and back down. Repeat. And one more. Next one has the gather, first two fingers, drawing upwards, goes forward, fingertips towards each other, in and back down. Repeat. And one more. Next one, we have a gather part. Whole hand is drawing up the front, goes behind head, over the top, and down. Repeat. more of this one. Last one is we do a gather, draw it upwards, pause here, arms to the side, palms facing upwards, and just hold for a moment, breathe, connecting whole body. And then to close, folding hands down the center. A couple circling breaths. Inhale, side, and then down. Hands over the belly. Hold for a moment. Relaxing arms, and if you like, bringing foot closer in. And that form is finished, so you can move the feet about if you like. You've been standing in one place for a little bit. Just kind of moving around. Okay, so if you're up for a little more, we'll do some of the white crane. So with this one, you're standing so the heels are lightly touching, toes are out. Nice elongated spine. The hands join in the front. And working with the breath. So inhale, hands up, belly up. Exhale, sinks down. Get a nice, full, deep, long breath. One more. And next, arms extend to the side. You're going to bend the wrist, touch the fingers, going upwards, and then down. I usually do the inhales. I go up, and exhale down. And one more. Next is a downward motion, bending wrist, going down here, and then goes back up. One more. And then both arms float down. And the last part, working with the balance. So you can start by shifting weight. One foot, all of the foot's on the floor. In string lifting the top of the head. And then you're going to see if you can come up with the arms and the foot. It can be just a little bit, slide, and then back down. And the slower you do it, the harder it is. Let's try two more. One last one. Okay, coming back to the Wuchi stance. Very good. Not challenging, I know. Let's bring the hands to the heart center. Like you're holding a ball, shrinking and expanding. Big inhale, ball gets big, big, big. Exhale, shrink it back down. One more. Returning hands to the side. Okay, so I think we should conclude our standing work here. If you want, you can do a little salutation. Nice little ending. And then we'll go ahead and grab a chair and do the massage points. So sitting just a little bit forward in the chair, feet are planted, resting the hands for a moment, string lifting the top of the head. So you have a nice posture so you can have relaxed breath. We'll bring the hands in, we'll just rub them together. And the first point is tapping on top of the head. So light tapping on the top, on the side, on the back, all over. And placing the hands on the head, moving scalp back and forth, increasing circulation. And we'll do a little extra tapping on the back of the head, covering ears at the same time. Okay, next is in and around the temple area, taking the palms of the hands, massaging circles. And next, where the bridge of the nose meets in with the eyebrow area, starting in the corner and then pressing out across top the eye. After above, then you get a little bit on the side here, and I'm a little more gentle here, just kind of jiggle the side. And then go below the eye, following the ridge of the eye socket again. And then we'll pause right about where the cheekbones are and massage circles. And we'll move that a little closer to the ear opening where the two jawbones come together. Go ahead and move down the lower jaw towards the chin. And then right back up in front of the ear opening. Okay. Next, we'll hold the hands like that. Place on either side of the nose. A little bit of a rubbing action. And then placing one on the upper lip, one on the lower, massaging in and around the teeth and the gums, front to back. Okay. Next, we want to get the ears. So the earlobe from top to bottom, stimulating, rubbing the points. Okay. Next, we'll get into the neck area, and you can start on the back. So one hand on this side of the vertebrae, one on the other, walking up and down the back of the neck. Move to the side of the neck. Just moving that muscle back and forth a little bit. Again, being kind of gentle here. Same muscle, but the front side. Just kind of rubbing top to bottom. And over both sides. And then whole hand, just kind of lightly rubs down. And then I'll bring both hands behind the neck again. And it's a feeling of kind of dragging forward to the chest 3 times. All right, so right in the center of the chest now, you go to the tapping. And now, either side of that center, there's 2 more points, massaging circles. Okay, next the points are on top of the shoulder. So soft fist, tapping. Open fist, tap down the outside of the arm. Comes over, comes up. About 3 times. like just to kind of wipe the arm off, kind of near the elbow, feels good. And then I'll go over to the other side. Starting at the top and tapping down the outside and coming up the inside and repeat. In about 3 times. Very good. Now we can do over the kidney area. So soft fist, place on the lower back, and kind of a rubbing up and down. Okay. After those points, top part of the buttocks here, you're just going to tap again down the outside of the leg towards the ankle, open fist, tap up the inside, and then the lower dantian, a couple taps, and repeat. And here's number 3. And then after the third one, I'll start the same area, but it's kind of rubbing down the outside, going over the toes, up the inside, pause. And 3 times. Number 2. And then 3. Good. And then we'll finish off with a little sitting meditation. So resting the hands on the knees, and the feeling of growing tall. Chin can come down slightly. Close the eyes, and we'll go to the breath. On the inhale, feeling the belly rise up. On the exhale, sink back down. And now a cleansing breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And again. And returning to natural, effortless breath. And from there, you can open the eyes again. Just notice how you feel. Okay, and we'll finish there. All right, so thanks for joining me today. You're welcome to stay on the call a little longer. Want to say anything?